lost 20 pounds in 90 to 120 days. I understand that's a long period of time. However, due to me being deployed and full-time working and other things like that, I definitely took my time with this weight loss journey because I was deployed and there really was nothing else to do. So I was like, cool, I'll go ahead and just knock all this weight off that I gained in the past 2 years. I was 161 pounds before I deployed, and I came back, what? Guess it. I came back 142. Skinny mini. Bam! So this video will pretty much consist of my 5 recommendations that I used in order to help me lose this weight. So starting with numero 1. Number 1, trackers. So I had multiple trackers that helped me to log every single thing that I did. I took a notepad to the gym. I wrote down how many reps I did, everything, all the exercises that I did. I had a digital log that logged my daily workout as well as what I did for cardio. And it took me all the way through my deployment. And I utilized that. It also tracked my goals. It had everything that I wanted to track for myself in order to track my progress. So I made this myself. It's an Excel document. So guys, if you want this tracker, please comment with your email and I have no issue sending it to you because I want you to be fit with me. You're not gonna be fitter, but we could get that together, you feel me? And then last but not least is my Fitbit. That is the tracker that I love. Sorry, I'm a little annoyed because I had to do this video again because it came out blurry. So, I use this tracker. It's called a Fitbit Surge. It pretty much tracks the amount of steps you take, your heart rate, miles that you walked or ran during the day, the number of calories that you burned, and the number of flights of steps that you've climbed through the day. And that's not all it tracks. It also tracks, you know, your calories burned during the workout, during a hike, a bike ride, a run, whatever it is that you want to do. I'm pretty sure Fitbit can track, as well as, unlike other smartwatches, it has GPS tracker. Ooh, so you know where you're going and you can look back and see where you went and it tracks it like that. So bam, that's the one thing that I love about the Fitbit is that I know where I'm going, or at least it knows where I'm going. I can just run and it just track me all the way through. So I love that. With this tracker, or with this Fitbit tracker, I logged at least 15,000 to 25,000 steps a day. So if you are at a desk or, you know, chilling, couch potato, get that out of the something, because you need to be walking, get that 15K, you feel me? And get to moving. You know, you're not going to lose this weight by sitting down. You got to get up and get fit. So definitely recommend, number 1 recommendation, which is kind of odd, but it's number 1, is to have a tracker with the Excel sheet. Includes is my weekly weigh-ins as well as my weekly measurements, and I do those both in the morning with the same clothes on. I wore my PTs when I went to weigh in, so make sure you're consistent with what you wear and when you measure. I normally do mine in the morning because it's more accurate that way, because you're not sitting on food or anything, or it's not up and down. You like when you wake up, that's what it is, you know. So that's why I did mine in the morning, and I kept it consistent throughout the entire deployment. Trackers. is my #1 recommendation. #2 would be water. 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 Okay, #2 is water. I drink at least 4 bottles of water a day. 4 bottles of 500 milliliters of water a day. And that was too easy to do where I was at because all I did was have bottled water. So if you don't have bottled water, you don't know how much is in there, you don't know how to calculate, whatever the case may be, get you a water bottle that has measuring on it so that you know what you're drinking. That totals out to about 2,000 milliliters of water a day. 1,800 is fine, but just ensure that you get a good enough amount of water that you stay hydrated throughout the week, throughout the day, throughout whatever you're trying to do. Because if you're not hydrated, I'm telling you, you try to go work out or you try to do anything, your body gonna tell you, oh hell no. It's gonna say no, honey, it ain't trying to do it. So get your water in. Make sure that you are drinking your water. And another way to track it is with your Fitbit. You can put that junk right in your Fitbit app and it will track how much water you drink per day. And it gives you like trophies and stuff for you reaching your goals and everything like that. So another reason. Moving on to #3, healthy eating. I know I had to do some research on what foods were healthy to eat, what I needed to do in order to make sure that I wasn't putting too much junk in my system that didn't offer a lot of nutrients to my body. So I personally have my own thing, so I'm not going to tell you what to eat. Just do your research. It's too easy to find out what food is healthy and what food is good for you because not everybody, likes the same thing or can eat the same thing. To get your carbohydrates in during breakfast and lunch, and eat lightly for dinner. Because for me, dinner was like 1800 or 6 p.m. at night or 7 p.m. at night, and I knew I was going to sleep at like 9 o'clock. So it didn't make sense for me to eat this heavy meal when I was just going to have to sleep on it. I definitely did breakfast, had like a really big lunch after my workout, because that's when I go to work out, is during lunch. I work out, then I go eat, so that metabolism is all sped up and it's like Speedy Gonzalez, and it'll just crush all that food that I'm eating. So a healthy diet is recommendation #3, especially if you're trying to get a flat tummy. Because if you're trying to get some abs and you think you're finna get it off burgers and french fries, negative. Negative. It ain't happening. So find out what you want to eat that is healthy so that you can slim it down. Because it don't make no sense for you to go in the gym and do some ab workout on top of fat. It's not going to work out. It really, you're not going to see the results. So you have to eat right and work out. Which leads me to #4. #4 is exercise. Exercise, exercise, exercise. I lifted as well as did cardio. For cardio, I did about 10 to 15 miles a week. However, I didn't run every day. So it can be 10 or 15 miles of running, walking, sprinting, elliptical, whatever. But anything that can get your heart rate up and your metabolism pumping, your energy up, whatever is what you need to do for cardio. Anything. But personally, running is what helped me to lose my weight. So I did distance running, I did sprints, I did the elliptical, all of that. So that's my recommendation for cardio. As for lifting, I did focus lifting, meaning every day, each different day, I had a different muscle group in which I focused on. So for instance, Monday might have been shoulders, Tuesday might have been chest day, Wednesday might have been leg day. Then throughout my workouts, I changed up the amount of reps I did, the amounts of sets I did maybe, and then throughout the week I changed what I did on different days. For instance, if last Monday I did shoulders, next Monday I probably would do chest or something like that. And that's just simply because just the same way you might get bored with an exercise, like mentally, your body physically will get bored when you continue to do the same thing over and over and over again. So switch it up, honey, because you know you're trying to get this body right, and it don't need to be bored. You don't need to be bored. So just switch it up. Okay, that's my recommendation. And if you guys want to know the exact workouts I did, or want me to do another video on my weekly workout routine, I'll be more than happy to. Just like, subscribe, and comment below on what you want to see, and I will do that for you. I'm shaking the camera because my feet is on the table. And number five, that's 10, is routine. Don't be afraid to change your routine. If something is not working for you, for instance, if you're going, for instance, for me, at first I started going to the gym at night. I was like, okay, after work I'm going to go to the gym. But found out that, you know, with work, I wasn't able to have a set time in which I got off. So if I got off at 7 o'clock at night or 6 o'clock at night, I won't go to the gym. I just knew you got to know yourself. I just want to go. I'm tired. I'm working all day. I don't know. So I was like, what is a consistent time in which I can hit the gym and not be bothered or not have to stay late or whatever? So I was like, okay, lunch will be the perfect time. So at 11 o'clock, everybody in the office knew I was going to the gym. And then after the gym, I would go get chow. So I hit the gym heavy, and I'd eat heavy for lunch. Not too heavy, but I would eat, you know, right after lunch and then head back to work. And so with that, I was able to get my my lifting in. And I did my cardio in the morning, like for PT. Army always running, so I was like, I ain't worried about doing that on my off time. I can do it during PT. So I got my cardio during PT hours, and then I did my lifting during lunch hour, and I was done. But get to know yourself so that you know what it is that you don't want to do, and what you do want to do, and how it's going to help you. So if you're impatient and you want to see results, then you probably need to be in the gym 2 or 3 times out of the day. Or if you willing to take the time like I did, I had 7 to 8 months to lose the weight. So I was able to come up with these plans, change of plans, all that stuff, in order to help me lose the weight in the amount of time that I wanted to. And every week I saw results. So I hope you guys got a lot from the video, and that those 5 things definitely help you with your weight loss journey. And if you do take my advice, please comment, share, send me your photos, send me whatever it is you did, because I would love to see your weight loss journey. Make sure you thumbs up if you want to see my workout routines, or you want me to go through them, whichever one. Subscribe and comment, guys, because I'm trying to get a spit less get fit. Yeah, for you. Make sure you comment if you want that Excel doc that has the tracker, and I'm putting the Fitbit, boom, the Fitbit surge, putting the Fitbit surge link below. So, and all the other information that I want you guys to have will be below. I'm gonna leave you with this motivational quote. Make sure you eat clean and train dirty.